Hi guys, welcome back to Ukulele with the Beatles. We're starting a new song, Let It Be. So we're going to start with a few kind of warm-up progression practices to help us get in the mood for playing this song and get our fingers and brains wrapped around everything we need to know. So I hope you've done some stretching, sighed out your day a little bit. I made a video with stretches, and it would be great for you to look at that before you start this because it will definitely help you feel comfortable. Now, please forgive, I'm not holding this in the best way because it took me a little bit to get the camera set up properly today, and I'm trying to let you see. So you try to keep a neutral wrist rather than mirroring what's happening here for me, which is about this. Okay, so we're going to start right in part one, practicing these progressions. Before we even go any further, I do want to just take a quick look at E minor and D minor and show you my favorite ways to play them and to get to them. So D minor, I'm going to show you first. There are 3 different ways that I put in our sheets to help you. So I like to do it as if I'm going to play an F, and then I drop that knuckle right there. So it's find your F shape and then drop that knuckle. And you can even practice playing it like that. And very often, these 2 chords are played one after another. So this is a nice way to do it. It's very simple if your fingers work like that. Not everybody has that flexibility there. Okay, next up is E minor. This takes a little getting used to because often we have to shift our fingers quite a bit to get here. So I like to play my G with my pointer finger down here and my middle finger up here on the 2nd fret rather than the reverse. And that's partly because I find it just, G and E minor are also often very close to one another, and so this is much quicker than me having to switch around fingers. So I like to start from a point of G because that helps you find your bearings. So get your fingers in the G shape, and then I just keep my pointer glued and step over, step up, and we have this nice step, step, step. Very even, nice looking chord. So then take a nice listen. So let's play that E minor again so you can hear it. And try it at home. And then get to D minor, see how you do, whichever way you like to do it best, whichever you settled on. And there you go. Okay, let's do some of these practice progressions. So first we're going to play C, G, A minor, F. Probably the trickiest thing about this progression is getting from C to G, but hopefully you've already practiced that quite a bit. So let's try it. I'm going to count us and we're going to go C, change to G, change to A minor, change to F, and repeat it. So let's give it a try. You can repeat this as much as you need to once you've heard it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. C, change to G, change to A minor, change to F, and back to C, change to G, change to A minor, change to F. Very good. So take as long as you need to get that down pat because it's going to help us when we sing our When I Find Myself in Times of Trouble. So we're going to have that nice progression. Okay, next up, C, G, F. Again, it's getting from C to G, although now it's not going to A minor, it's 1 more fingers to F, right? So let's give this a go. C, G, F. And make sure you're listening very carefully to the sound of your chords. Are you hearing every note? That's important. We want to make sure we have a good tone. Okay, so starting on C. 1, 2, oh, and we're repeating it once. 1, 2, ready, start on C. Change to G, change to F. Repeat, C. Change to G, change to F. And once again, you can play this again and again as many times as you need. Okay, this is the hardest progression we have, and we're going to start at an F and then jump to E minor. So there's very little to keep us anchored in this. You need to keep a close watch on your hand. So from F, just allow your hand to move as one piece down, find that 2nd fret, and then that's your anchor note. So you're going to find that and you're going to get your fingers all set up in that place. So let's just practice from F to E minor 3 times. So here we go. Start on F. Here we change to E minor. Let's do that again. So F, find your fingering. F, and change to E minor. Let's go back to F. Now F, then change to E minor. Back to F. Now F, then change to E minor. One more time. Back to F, then change to E minor. Now do that as many times as you need. And then we're going from E minor to D minor. So again, I would use, it's almost always easier to use an anchor note if you're able to. That's on the top or bottom string. So here we have this E minor. I'm paying attention, especially this finger is going to help me find everything else. And then when I go to D minor, it's going to be my middle finger, whichever finger you're using to play that top string there. Because think A minor right away. So we go from E minor. Imagine you're playing A minor and then add in your other notes. So let's do that a few times. E minor, here we go. 1, 2, here we go. E minor, and I'm giving you so much time to change to D minor and strum. And then we're going all the way back to E minor and strum. Then we go right up to D minor, and here we go, we strum. Then we go back down to E minor, and that's where we will end. Okay, nice work. So we go F, E minor, D minor, C. This is going to take up most of your practicing this week because we actually really want to play F, E minor, D minor, C that fast. But start so slow. So let's go through that a few times very slowly, and then you can work up in your own time at home. Let's do one strum per each, per chord. Okay, so here we go. Stand up nice and straight, or sit. Get comfy. We're starting on F. 1, and I'm going to count to 8. I'm going to give you 8 beats. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change to E minor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change to D minor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change to C. So you can be thinking way ahead of me as I'm doing that. Let's do that again. So you can be, as soon as I say F and start counting, you get to that E minor. Repeat that a few times. I'm going to do it again a little faster now, 4 beats in between, but maybe rewind and do the 8 beats, or just do it on your own time at home. Here we go. From F. 1, 2. Here we go. F, 2, 3, 4. E minor. 2, 3, 4. D minor. 2, 3, 4. C. 2. Repeat with me. F, 2, 3, 4. E minor. 2, 3, 4. D minor. 2, 3, and end on C. 2, 3, 4. Great. And our last progression of this practice part is A minor to G to F to C. So we're starting up here. Get your finger in place. And then we're going to bounce down to G. So our pointer is leading the way here for the second. We go from our middle finger. Pointer leads the way, gets us in that G. And then we're going to F. So our middle finger leads the way again. Think of that A minor. And down to C. It helps to have a lead finger. So imagine that that's kind of leading the way and everything else plants around it. And you'll develop muscle memory so you don't have to think about it so much. All right, let's do that progression, and then you can go over this a million times. This is a super long video. All right, here we go. Starting on A minor. One finger right here. 1, 2, here we go. A minor and change down to G and change up to F and change down to C. And let's repeat. A minor and change down to G and change up to F and vanish on us. Great work. I'll see you again. I'm going to go over Let It Be with you. And looking forward to seeing you soon in class.